There. We're really here. You'd think after years of running through forests, scaling rooftops, and sleeping under trees, I wouldn't be this moved by a cottage with creaky floorboards and a crooked chimney. But God, it's beautiful. You can smell the pine in the air. And did you see the woman with the bread cart? She smiled at us, like we were just a pair of travelers. No daggers, no bounty, just normal. I almost forgot how that feels. This chair is wobbly. That table's missing a leg. And I've never seen a more perfect place in all my life. I bought tea, real tea, with coin, not stolen, not scavenged, not bartered with a favor I'd regret. Just paid, like anyone else. The man at the shop asked where we're from, and I panicked. I almost told him everything. But I looked at you, and instead I just said, "Far enough." He nodded, didn't press. Maybe people here know better than to go digging into quiet pasts. I'm not used to this. This silence that isn't tension. This stillness that doesn't mean danger. You're folding the blanket again. God, how are you real? You remember to do things like fold blankets. Meanwhile, I spent 10 minutes earlier trying to figure out how to use the kettle without burning the house down. I'm deadly with a dagger, but I cannot for the life of me figure out how to light the stove without scorching my eyebrows. You might have to cook if we want to stay alive. I'll clean, sharpen things, watch the door. Some habits are hard to break. Can I tell you something? I had a nightmare last night. You were there. But it wasn't you, not really. You had no eyes, no voice. You watched as someone from my past dragged me back in chains. And when I called for help, you didn't move. You just vanished into the mist. I know it's just fear talking, but it reminded me I don't know how to stay. I know how to fight, how to hide, how to protect you with every ounce of blood in my body. But I don't know how to belong, how to be someone you can come home to. I'm terrified that I'll mess this up, that I'll wake up one morning and you'll realize I'm not soft enough, or stable enough, or safe enough to love. But I want to try for you. I want to learn what it means to make a home, to kiss you in the kitchen while bread burns, to build a garden even if nothing grows, to grow something inside me maybe, something that isn't hardened and sharp, something that says, I was a blade once, but I chose love. Tell me you believe in this, even just a little. Tell me we can have a life that isn't borrowed time. Tell me you'll stay, even when the ghosts come knocking. Because I think I've finally found the one thing I never thought I'd deserve. Peace. With you. There's something about this rain. Back in the city, it was always sharp, cold, a warning. But here, it sounds like a lullaby. I found this old music box in the cabinet earlier. The tune's a little crooked, like it forgot how the last verse goes, but I like it. It reminds me of what it feels like to start over. You've been watching me all evening. I saw the way your eyes followed me while I tried to remember how to fold laundry. Like every clumsy attempt was precious. You make me feel like I'm allowed to be more than just sharp edges and muscle memory. Like I could trip over my own boots and you'd still look at me like I was made of starlight. Come here, just for a minute. Dance with me. No, I don't know how either. That's the point. It's not about steps. It's about this. You, me, breathing in the same rhythm. Do you feel that? My heartbeat? That used to race whenever someone came too close, even when they meant well. But with you, it slows. It settles. I didn't know love could be quiet. I didn't know it could sound like soft rain and off-key melodies, and your laugh when I burn the stew. I took the dagger out from under my pillow tonight. That's the first time in, God, maybe since I was 12. I placed it in the drawer. Because for once, I don't need it. I have you. And your arms around me are the safest place I've ever known. I'm falling for you. Not in the messy, dramatic way they write about in books. Not in fire and chaos. But in soft things. In slow mornings and shared blankets. In dancing barefoot in a crooked cottage while the storm sings outside. I don't know what the future holds. There may still be hunters, ghosts. The past never really dies. But if I have to face it, I want to face it with your hand in mine. And if they come for us, they'll find a blade who's learned to love. And they'll learn what a dangerous thing that truly is. Stay with me tonight. No shields, no pretending. Just you and me. And a peace I never thought I'd deserve. Don't move yet. Your breathing changed. I knew you were waking up. I wanted to get to you before the morning did. Before the warmth left the blankets. Before the dream in your eyes faded back to worry. I want this moment. Right here. Just us. There was a man at the edge of the woods this morning. No, don't panic. He didn't see me. He wasn't a villager. Too clean. Too quiet. He had the walk of someone trained. Someone who's hunted before. I followed him for a mile. Watched him check a folded paper in his coat pocket. He didn't get close enough to see the face drawn on it, but I have a guess. This peace we've made, it's not an illusion. It's ours. But that doesn't mean they won't try to take it from us. I made a promise that if they ever came knocking, they'd find someone worth fearing. Not because I want blood, but because I've finally found something worth protecting. You. I need you to know something. I won't run this time, not like before. not even if it would keep us hidden, because hiding isn't living. And what we've built here, that garden you planted, the books by the hearth, the way your hand fits against my chest when we sleep, that's life. That's mine now. If they come for me, I'll handle it. If they come for us, I'll burn every last one of them to ash. But I won't leave. I won't disappear into the night the way I used to. Because you gave me something stronger than escape. You gave me a reason to stay. I love you. I've loved you since the first time I watched you from across that square, when I still thought you were my mark. I just didn't have the words for it until now. Didn't believe I was allowed to say them, but I am. Because love, it's not weakness. It's the sharpest blade I've ever carried. And I will wield it in your name. Whatever comes next, you won't face it alone. Not anymore. Not ever again. Hey, baby. If you like what you heard, please like, subscribe, and consider buying me a coffee. The link is in the description. If you want spicy, intimate audios, join me over on Patreon. I look forward to fulfilling all of your needs.